Okay, we are live and we have an exciting emergency broadcast today, and we've already got Carlos in here hanging out, and he says he's talking about driving around all the Great Lakes. How cool is that? How cool is that? Let's see, and we have a special banner. First of all, let me make sure I'm in the correct brand here. Yeah, I am. And so we can go here. We've got, I guess they call this an overlay. So we can put that on the screen. And let me take the banners off just for now so that we can, Bitcoin's hope. Bitcoin is hope.
Bitcoin
Okay, and find Brianna at briefitdance.com, briefitdance.com.
Briefitdance.com.
Okay, so this is a close-up of tell them what that is, Bree.
Basically the backside of the Seiko SBGX038 wristwatch, and I was actually trying to replace the battery on it because it was going bad.
So it was jumping a couple of seconds. That is the low battery indicator.
Yes.
And it actually lost a little bit of time.
Yes.
And so you had an extra battery. The gentleman was kind enough to include an extra battery.
Yes, thank you very much.
When we bought it. And so you very carefully removed the four tiny screws. They're really tiny.
You can see one at the top left.
Yeah, gold screws.
Very, very tiny.
Tell them exactly how you did that.
I had to get like a screwdriver with a tiny little, what are they called?
Flat point.
Flat
tip.
Point,
yep.
Flat tip. And Craig had to basically hold the watch down, and I had to just screw it, counterclockwise.
Very carefully so you don't slip out and scratch it.
Yes.
Yep.
And I had to do that for all four of them. And then just get the battery set on it.
And that was a little tricky. We had to pop the battery out, and then it was tricky to get it back in.
Yes. Yes.
So you were able to do that.
But it was possible. It was not impossible.
It kind of popped back in, and so.
Whoa.
And then you put it back together, and how's it running?
Very accurate. Yeah, and it's been like almost 3 years, and it usually lasts about 3 years.
That's right. That's right. It's been about 3 years since that battery was in there. And when I bought it, it was about 2.5 years ago.
Right.
November will be 3 years. November would be 3 years.
You got it when like November 2018.
Yeah. So obviously the battery had been in for probably several months at that point.
Right.
And I got it, and then Blue had it, correct? And then Steve had it, and then I had it, and it looks like the battery had not been switched out in between all of that.
But it's running.
Now it's running great.
Perfect.
So RWAGs, maybe in the future, I would consider to drive around all the Great Lakes. That would be amazing too. Oh, he was talking to RWAGs, so I don't see RWAGs' comment. Kyle says, hello. Oh, here's RWAGs. You would love Michigan, Carlos, Mackinac Island, Harbor Springs, Holland, Michigan, Yep, absolutely. RWAGs in the house. And so the Bitcoin car came in number 8. Right? Number 8. Let's pull up a picture on Flickr so we can show them that. And let's see. Kyle, Lance says, what's up to Kyle? And Kyle says, we need to sort out the wrench issue with Carlos. Yeah, get the security team on that, Kyle. Let's work that out. Okay. And hey, Lance, not much. How are you? Carlos, RX says, Carlos, you have no wrench. Yeah, that's an issue. And hello, let's see, we got a bunch of hellos. Okay, what else do we have here? Sup everyone, Triforce Rich. And I may have missed a comment or two, so bear with me. RWAGs, I have a bug in my mind. I'm currently cannot pass the security control questions to have. Oh, geez. Okay, and let's see what else. Oh no, Lance, sorry to hear that. What happened to Lance?
I don't know.
Lance, I'm good. Just got my second vaccination yesterday, and the side effects are really getting to me. Yeah,
Uh-oh.
that is
That was
dicey.
pretty bad.
That is dicey stuff. Yeah, very, very risky behavior there. Okay, let's see. And somebody says Lance is strong like a bear. He will get over the symptoms soon.
Yeah, he's
And
young.
let's see. Chi Town says
He'll
that's
he'll
what
be
a
all right.
quartz movement looks like when the company who designs it actually gives a crap, unlike most Swiss brands nowadays. Good point. And thanks, Triforce. Hopefully the effects will wear off soon. There you go.
Yeah.
I'm sure that'll be the case. I'm sure he's a strapping young guy. Okay, so let's show the Bitcoin car. There she blows, and that he came in number 8. He led the race for a number of laps.
Yeah,
There's
he did.
another view of it, and there he was in the
Racing.
number 1 position when that picture was taken. So that youngster, 20, I think he's 20 years old.
20 years old. Yes.
He led the race for a number of laps. He had a very outstanding start. He was in the number 3 position starting the race. I believe number 3 or number 4. I think it was number 3. And he did really well, but later on, it looks like the guys with the experience
Yeah.
came through.
Yeah.
There's something to be said for experience, folks. Of course, an older guy would say that, right?
No, it's true.
So there you go. So get the 002 out there a little bit.
Oh, we got purple today.
Mm-hmm.
I've got purple Under Armour long sleeve
Purple,
shirt.
purple. I wore this honoring you, honoring Brief at Dance.
Brief
I
it
wore
dance.
this. And you've got purple eyeliner on. Super cool.
Eyeshadows.
Let's see. And Lance says, hopefully effect. Okay, we already read that. And here's Carlos. I was worse this morning. I'm expecting worse considering that this was my second dose at Lance. Okay. And I wasn't sure. Second dose available. I got it. Johnson & Johnson in USA 2. So he's gotten a whole bunch of them. He's gotten multiple vaccinations.
I hope he's okay.
That's pretty wild. I heard that the vaccinations can be addicting, that people can actually want more of them. Just like tattoos, people like the pain of the tattoos. I've heard that some people like the pain of the vaccinations. Hey, people are into a lot of weird stuff these days.
That is weird.
Went to a wedding yesterday. Let's see how those shots work in a couple of days, okay? And let's see here. Chip, the old guys rule. Tom Brady, Phil Mickelson, and now Castellanos. I don't know how to pronounce his name properly, but I guess that's close. Yeah, he did. He came through. Absolutely. I still wanted the Bitcoin car to win, though, but
Yeah.
oh well.
Very fast.
All right. And so I didn't watch it on TV. I listened to some of it on radio. It was streaming on radio. Of course, I don't have any television. I don't pay for any of that kind of stuff, so I don't have that accessible to me, and they weren't streaming it on YouTube or anything.
They should have.
But we did listen to it some on the radio. Oh, here goes this guy again. I have over 40 years experience with many, many luxury goods. We didn't mark our cars with these logos back in my time. I had an old racing Ferrari, but I totaled that. There you go. Should Bree be allowed to use her music videos to manipulate Bitcoin price like Elon Musk? She has done that. She has manipulated the price. Yeah, the first one started the whole pump.
Definitely
started the Bitcoin pump. Yeah. Carlos, I got the Pfizer one. I was told I still have to wait 2 weeks before I can go out without a mask.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
you gotta wait.
Don't wear the damn mask. Masks are silly. They always were silly. Come on. Listen to your overlords.
Yeah, some people can wear it without it, and they
your
don't
overlords.
even get the
Wear 4 masks. That's what
I
I say. Wear 4 masks, one on top of the other. This morning I skipped my morning hike, but I'm hiking now. Okay, there you go. If you feel like feeling faint towards getting needles shoved in you, then donate blood or plasma. There you go. Some people get addicted to that, I understand too. What is Roger Sterling doing in this chat? Roger Sterling. Was he hanging out? I didn't notice the names. I don't notice too much. Colin Scotts. Why did you pick the Pfizer vaccine? Okay, all right. So we talked about the subject matter. Let's show that. Let's show that picture one more time.
We can also show some photos on flicker.
I'm going to show this one more time, and there's that one. Yeah, we'll show the wider shot also. Bring that up on Flickr so we can show that next. But that's the tighter shot with the new battery installed, getting ready to put the case back on it. Now, and I like the 4-screw system. I think it makes it really easy to do. You have to be careful with those screws. Take your time. But it worked great. It was a great way to be able to take that back off and replace the battery fairly easily without a lot of to-do. And so let's check this one out. Get this. And there's the wider shot of the same thing with the case back sitting there and the old battery there. And, of course, the new battery was in the watch. And I also have to comment on the watch strap itself. The hole that she uses all the time is starting to elongate a little bit, but she's been wearing it pretty much every day for 6 months. And it looks like it's going to last at least another 6 months. And as far as sweat and things like that really messing up the underside of the strap, it seems to be holding up really well. This strap was designed and built for heavy use by HD Straps. They knew that we would be putting it through heavy use, and so it was designed specifically for a heavy use case. And so far, it has been it's been 2 thumbs up, right? It's been doing the job. It would be nice if you had a deployant clasp. That would get that wear and tear away from it, putting it on and off. But it is functioning, and I'm even more convinced that I could wear the 002 all the time. It could be my all-the-time watch. So the 231, if somebody is interested in the 231 that's had heavy use, full disclosure, that watch has had heavy use for 3 years. I would call it extreme use. Wouldn't you call that extreme use that we put that watch through? Pretty much everything. It runs spot on. It maybe gains about a quarter of a second a month, maybe. It's pretty much spot on all the time. It's super comfortable on wrist. It's the finest diver watch ever made. And so by a long shot, it's the finest. And so if a subscriber wants that watch, give me a shout out. That one's on the block because I will wear the 002 Stunner all the time if I sell the 231. This will become a wrist hog. Look at that Stunner. How's it look close up? How's that look on the wrist?
Pretty classy.
Does it fit nice and flat to the wrist? Does it form to the wrist nice?
Yeah.
How's the size? How's the size look for my wrist?
The size looks great.
I'm gesticulating, moving around, pretending like I'm giving somebody directions or something. Yeah, you go here, you turn there.
Right.
How does it look? Does it look okay?
Yep.
Yeah. So you got to test these things, folks. Because this is not a box watch. This is a watch that I actually wear.
And mine looks good.
Your watch is not a box watch. As a matter of fact, you don't even keep your box.
I don't even have the box.
The box is here. You don't even have the box at home.
Nope.
So that's how little that spins in the box.
I just keep it in like my little case.
You didn't even realize you had a box.
When I sleep, my little case. That it came with.
You have a little case, yeah. Okay, let's go here. I think we got new comments, Bree. Where's the new one?
I go up. You for great afterwards, user. Told me.
Where was the last one?
Don't be a party pooper. Father save this country.
Oh, from the... Oh, jeez. Okay, let's go through these real quick. I'm not going to read them all. I'm just going to show them because there's too many of them. Good luck on the injection. Okay. And so you'll feel great. Yeah, absolutely. And so in my case, apart from the potential issue with the second, AZ Johnson is not approved in Panama yet. Okay, Carlos just needs to call in and verify himself. Okay, I'll put the link in so he can come in. Yes, and we're already talking about how we can get vaccinated, and you're going to get Windows updates. Okay, so here's the thing. I think the next crisis they're going to have, I think they're actually starting to use the term emergency with regard to climate change. Mm-hmm. They're starting to call it a climate change emergency. So I think this is the next thing they're going to declare as an emergency. and start using to try to take control of everybody. So you heard it here first, folks. It's going to be the climate emergency. Doesn't the real James Jr. look extremely similar to Roger? Okay, and Lance, well done. Always trust and follow your parents' directions. There you go. And let's see what else we got going on here. Lance, your parents told you, okay, and let's keep going. Parents always know best. There you go. And that's correct. Did I just miss something? Craig, would you get a shot if it was developed by, excuse me, by Apple?
Given
Their track record of virus protection. Maybe. I trust Apple. Lance, son needs to talk with you ASAP. Okay. Wearing my SBGH038 right now, Grand Seiko, is awesome. Pull that up. SBGH038. Get one of those tabs and pull that up. SBGH038. Yeah, and let me show this. In the meantime, my father is very wise. Always told me to avoid cults. Okay, Mormons approached him and he drank a bottle in their face. There you go. Lance, would you take a vaccine if it was not approved by the FDA? Yeah, she's trying to trick him. Of course it's not approved by the FDA. It's experimental. Okay. The best decision for me is none. I feel great as is. Hard pass on all poisons, because says Kyle. Craig, don't you prefer having a healthy immune system? Hey, I think I do. What do you think? Do you think I have a healthy immune system?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been sick and very contagious.
And I didn't get it.
You didn't get it.
Yeah, that's right. Tell them, my son. Okay. And let's see, Colin, where did you heard that? Okay. They wouldn't allow the public take it if it wasn't approved, Lance. Yeah, it actually is experimental. It is not an approved, it takes a long time to get approval by the FDA. It might be a couple years. I support Colin Scott's for mods. Anyone else? They got an emergency approval to distribute it, even though it's still technically experimental, the vaccine. But I mean, I think it's safe. I don't see any evidence that it's not safe. I'm just not so sure that it's necessary. They say that 99.9%.
Trial and error.
They say that 99.9% of children that get the vaccine will not contract the virus. Well, the funny thing about it is 99.9% who don't get the vaccine will not get the virus. So there you go. What else do we have here? Lance, if crazies like Mormons or Jehovah's Witnesses come after you, run. Ask Craig. His father was taken by the crazies. There you go. Yeah, I mean, the Mormons are okay, folks. It's not my cup of tea, but my sister's a Mormon. And they seem to get along okay, but you know, to each their own. Their lifestyle is pretty good. They overeat, most of them, but other than that, yeah, they overeat. Let's see.
Oh, and I have the.
And Kyle says we won't see evidence for years now. Slow kill. There you go. I support Colin Scott's for Wrench Gang as well. Okay, I'm trying to get caught up so we can go on to the next subject. There are a number of drugs that were approved by the FDA, but then were pulled because they turned out to be dangerous. FDA approval doesn't always mean something is perfect. Well, duh. I mean, the government's not always good at things. Newsflash here on the channel. Government's not always good at things. These people are not. These people are bot following science, or he meant not following science, I guess. Craig, contrary to what they say. Okay. Well, first of all, most of the quote scientists are bought and paid for by big pharma, you know, and a lot of them are in cahoots with government officials and so forth. And so, yeah, I don't trust those people as far as I can throw them, any of them. Derek's in the house. Craig, what happened to the AD and the day dates? Working on it. They haven't returned my calls. I've called several of them now. You and Bree were supposed to film the purchase. Yeah, I think that, you know, day dates might be sold out everywhere now because we've been talking about them. Derek, you got to stop talking about the day dates because now we can't even get our hands on one. They're all sold out everywhere. Let's show this Grand Seiko. What do you think?
I like it.
I think it's pretty cool. It's an automatic high beat. It doesn't have the swoopy case like I like, but that's starting to grow on me, that case. Check the dimensions.
GH271.
Yeah, there it goes, exterior, under exterior. Okay, so it's 12.9 thick, which is not bad. 40 millimeter watch, which is a good size for, what I would call a large all-arounder. It's got the automatic with manual winding. So 55-hour power reserve. So it's okay. I personally would rather have a spring drive in a Grand Seiko or the 9F. I wouldn't go for an automatic, but that's just me. But I do like the looks of it. Scroll down. Let's see the picture again. Yeah, see the picture again. Yeah, I do like the looks of it. Yes, I do. I do. Okay. Shut up about the day dates. Okay. I have several day date Rolex Crave. Without one, you are not a lord. Can you get one in the mail overnight to me so we can talk about it on the channel? Just overnight it so I can have it tomorrow for tomorrow's show. Let's see. Oh, we got it. We're behind. Now, gold Rolexes are becoming hard to get from ADs. And Lance, you read it yourself under Pfizer's own website. Vaccine has not been approved or licensed by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, FDA. That's correct. Let's not beat a dead horse. It is what it is. They rushed the thing out, and by all evidence, it's relatively safe. But I don't think it's necessary either. I'm going to my local AD tomorrow to check something. I will report about day date availability from their point of view. Good. Excellent, Carlos. Let's get a full report, hopefully live. Craig, I have a Snowflake and a 9F as well besides that SBGH271, Bill Woods. Okay, cool. He's got all three. He's got an automatic, he's got a spring drive, and a 9F movement piece in addition to this puppy right here. So that's good.
Wow.
I think that's a good move. That's a good move. Okay. All right, so what else? Oh, I'm going to the eye doctor to get my prescription updated. And so I'm looking at some styles of frames. And what do you think of conversion van-based RVs like Road Treks? They're okay. They're pretty darn small inside. I think if I was going to go that route, I would just go ahead and get a decommissioned ambulance, get one in really good shape, and convert that. I think you'd end up with a much more robust unit. It's wider, but it's not, ridiculously wide, and it's just going to give you more room and be more commercial grade, be more robust, and I think you'll end up with less money in the whole thing, even if you do it right. I think you can buy one for around $25,000 in good shape, real good shape, and I think you can do the conversion for another $25,000. So I think you'll be in it for $50,000. And a lot of those van-based RVs like the Road Treks are over $100,000. Even used, you're probably gonna have to spend $80,000. So you're gonna be in less money with a converted ambulance, and I think you're gonna have a much more robust, more useful rig. Now there's some parking spots that it might be a little wide for and all, but for the most part, I think you'd be okay. I think you would be okay. So there you go. That's my opinion. Craig, it looks like Colin got 2 Wrench Gang nominations. Okay. Hi, Craig, brief fit and all. Leslie in the house. Leslie should have a wrench. Let it report in the chat. Make sure, confirm that she still has her wrench. Yeah. And Craig, I think some bowline glasses like Malcolm X wore would look good on you. Tortoise shell frames. I'll show you the ones that I'm looking at, and then we'll talk about this. And then maybe you can send me some links. I think Kyle and Leslie support Colin as well. Okay. And Road Treks are terribly done. Look under one someday. The wiring and cabinetry are horrible. Yeah, it's not going to be anywhere near as robust as a ambulance. Craig, can you retrofit a shower and a water closet? Yes. There's one of the large compartments in the back. I think others have already done it, have retrofitted it into a shower, and it works real well because it's very tall. It's very tall. And so there's plenty of room in there to, it'll be a tight shower, but it's very doable. Yes. Answer your question. You'd have more room than a road trek to work with. Okay. Because they're 96 inches wide or something. Okay. So, let's bring up a couple of those links. Let's show, I think I opened them up here somewhere, the eyeglasses.
The glasses.
Yeah, you can close that tab and close that. Yeah, close all the previous tabs. We don't really need them right now. And then we'll look at the eyeglasses when you get them up. So, hello, Leslie. Are you still enjoying dry martinis? And I'd be afraid the ambulance was haunted. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about that. I wouldn't worry about that. Just do some
I think everything's haunted.
do some like incense or something. Spread something around.
Maybe everything's haunted.
That's a good point. People die just about everywhere.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, so yeah. Okay, so do the first one. I think that's the first one.
The
Yeah.
first.
Is that it? Yeah, get rid of that. Okay, so here's the first pair of frames that I was considering. Okay, and so take a study at those. I think they're kind of classy looking, kind of classic. Look like they would hold up pretty good.
Definitely.
Okay. All right, and let's go to the next one. And these also very similar but different. Okay. And I look for comfort, I look for durability, and kind of a classic look. And there's another one. Those are Ray-Bans. Okay.
Okay.
And we have another one.
This
And
one's
these
thinner.
are also Ray-Bans with very thin frames.
Can't.
There's something to be said for thin frames just because they don't block your vision. There's something to be said for thin frames. But I'm not.
I kind of like the thin ones.
Yeah, I kind of could go. I like several of these. That's why I picked them. So,
Oh,
did we lose it there?
you gotta sign in or something?
Continue
Oh.
to Ray-Ban. Oh, close that. Yeah.
Yeah, close that.
There we go.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah, those are kind of nice. I like the screws on the front. I usually don't like exposed screws like on a watch or something, but on this, I think it looks kind of cool. And so those are what I'm looking at so far. That's my short list so far, but there could be some items added to the list. Okay, so let's see what we got here. That explains why I see ghosts of dead spiders all over the house. There you go. Bree, would you marry Michael Saylor if he demanded a perfectly crafted prenuptial agreement?
No.
I think it depends on how much money you would get at the end of the marriage. If he says like you'd still get like 20 million or something, that might be
Maybe.
that might be worth doing.
I'll consider
Like
it.
a 20 million exit. Yeah.
That would be
That
enough.
you could buy some Bitcoin with that.
Definitely.
Yeah. Okay, so Craig, what do you think of owning a remote farm property and hiring Wrench Gang to tend to the farm stock? Thinking about it. I'm thinking about a farm. You're right on track with what I'm thinking about. Yes. Too intellectual look. You need something more sporty, says Carlos.
Oh, like the ones you have for now.
Okay, well, we'll see about that. I don't know. I like practicality, folks. I like practicality. I think the round lenses are practical because your eyes are round after all.
Yeah.
I tried an espresso martini the other day. Disgusting. Okay. Coffee Coca-Cola is also disgusting. That makes sense.
Ew.
Yes. Oh, wait. Let's see. Okay. Those are Harry Potter glasses, not for you, Craig. Triforce Rich. I don't know. I think I like the glasses you have already. These are just cheap reading glasses. These are nothing special. You need an ambulance to get all those Rolexes to the watch hospital. GS Snowflake is kicking Swiss's butt. Whoa, there you go. Persall's man. Okay, send a link. Leslie,
try
never
that thing.
tried that thing, and I think I never do. Another disgusting thing is when they use blue cheese filled olives. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
That sounds like it might be good, though. Somebody said no. What is that? Fireworks? Somebody
Plane?
shooting off fireworks somewhere?
Airplane?
Maybe it's.
Oh, Memorial Day.
It might be a
celebration.
it might be a helicopter gunship flying over. Okay. Bree, are you religious?
I mean, I'm Catholic, but I don't really like.
You
go to
haven't been
church
going?
much.
You haven't been practicing? You are
Really?
roboting a bit. Yeah, maybe we probably get some frame rate
Oh,
issues here. Something is
the
happening to your
feed
video
wasn't
quality. It's
great.
possible. It's possible that's happening. Let's see.
Basic.
The style of glasses you're wearing match your face shape great. Get a better made version of what you have. We'll see. We'll see about all that. Okay, video quality is better now. Okay. Sent 2 watches. Okay, pull those
Very
up.
cool.
And I lost my watch. The mighty rat lost his watch. Okay. I like cafe shaker at us. Espresso taken over ice and poured into martini glass. Okay. Blue cheese fill-outs are great, but not into the martini. Okay. Bree, if someone paid you 2 Bitcoin to throw away the Bible and declare yourself an atheist, would you do that?
Maybe not that. Not that.
Well, you could always later change your mind. See, that's the thing about the Lord. He'll forgive you at the last minute, I think.
Maybe.
So, yeah, take the 2 Bitcoin.
Take it to big one.
Yeah, I think so.
Money's better. Money's
Um,
more important.
I like cheese stuffed mushrooms. Hi, Craig and Britt. Hello.
Hey.
And heir of Spanish conquistadors never would do that. Okay. Let's put the link in here in case he wants to come in and verify that it's him. Okay.
Yeah. It's
We're
a
going to
little
put the link in here in
suspicious.
case anybody else that wants to come in. Come on in. We're
Come
opening up the
on in.
floodgates. Opening up the
Ooh.
floodgates here. Now that comment, does it appear on Facebook too
Oh,
when I do that?
you just commented as the
It
Facebook.
comments. Does it go on all of
Oh,
those? Go to your Facebook and see if it's there.
go to my Facebook.
Yeah, see if the comment's there. That'd be interesting to know. Because then maybe anybody could click on that and come in from Facebook or wherever. Craig, do you like spinach, cranberry, feta pecan, and vinaigrette salads? Yeah, that's fantastic stuff. We just had a spinach salad yesterday. We're out of spinach now, though. So I got to go to the store soon and stock up on everything. Lance, call in with Carlos, please. Lance and Carlos
Wow.
both. It's there, the comment, or not?
Oh, a comment? Let's see.
Look at the comments. I think that is
Oh,
part
yep.
of the 2%. So the link's there. That's cool.
Oh, it's clickable. Open
That's
this
cool.
page in
That's super
Safari.
cool. I'm
Yep.
liking this system. I'm liking this system. I think that is part of 2% not Spanish heritage from Brie. Oh, look, here's Carlos.
So he is.
Well,
Here's
He is
Carlos. Maybe we can
Carlos.
get a verification, a live verification. Oh,
well,
I got to do this. Oh, Brie, maybe we should try the splitter while we're here. Why don't you get your headphones, Bree,
My
and we'll try the
headphones?
splitter while we're here. Here, go get
The
your
headphones that I
headphones.
always use.
Yeah, go get your headphones.
I
Testing. Can
can
you hear me?
only yes, I can only join for a moment. Yeah,
Oh, only a
but let's
moment.
finish the thing.
She she's
Yeah.
getting her headphones. We wanted to
Uh-huh.
test to see if she can listen to you at the same
Okay.
time.
Perfect.
Okay, so Bree, I want you to. There's a plug here in the back
Oh.
where the headphones are going in. Here, we're going to plug in. Don't plug that in yet. Plug this in. Plug this in to the back of the computer. Unplug the headphones that are plugged in now. Okay, plug the splitter in. Make sure it goes in all the way. Okay, then plug those headphones into the splitter. Carlos?
Yes.
Okay, I can hear you. All right, now
Yeah.
we're going to plug hers in.
I have the feeling that now your volume is lower.
Okay, Bree, no, come around here. I can plug it in. I just want to make sure that she's going to be able to hear you also. This is all tangled up, Bree. All right. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
I can
Not
hear
ready
you.
yet.
I can hear him.
Now I can hear you.
Okay, good.
Can you hear him okay?
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
Okay, so Bree can
cool.
hear you and I can hear you.
Yeah. I can hear you both.
Okay,
So where
good.
are you?
Yeah, where are you?
Hiking around my neighborhood. This morning
Cool.
I wasn't able to hike because I wasn't feeling very well. But yeah, now I am feeling very good.
Good,
Maybe,
good.
yeah.
Can you
I see
go
some
to
palm
the
trees.
studio in another tab here? Go to the comments and try to issue his wrench.
You like the horizontal, I think.
Yeah, that's good. Very, very good. Well, I'm glad to hear that you're back on top of things.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, really. I don't know. Okay, of course, yesterday I was joking, but the previous days I really don't know. One day I wasn't able to. I was chatting. I didn't receive any message about error or something. And on the following time that I joined, I didn't have the wrench, but I don't know. I don't know what is happening.
Well, we're going to try to get it issued right now. If you go into the studio, Bree, you can click on that link right there. That'll take you to the show, and then you should be able to see one of his comments there. And hopefully you can issue a wrench.
Bree,
you can click on that link right there. That'll take you to the show. And then are there any comments there? Find one from Carlos. See if you can.
There.
Can you issue a wrench? Add moderator at the bottom. Yeah. All right.
So
it looks
he's
like
got
we
a
did
comment.
it. It looks like if you
Okay.
do a test comment, you should have a wrench now.
Okay, I will comment later. Now,
Okay, so Clive Wrangler says I had a wrench once on Craig's channel, but I think that's a fake account.
yeah,
Okay, religion
looks
for
like
sale, email me. Clive says that.
that.
Leslie
plans
says,
for
any
Memorial
plans
Day?
for Memorial Day?
Not really, right?
Not really. Tomorrow's, oh, you know what? That's right. Tomorrow's Memorial Day. I was going to do my billing. So I'm going to have to wait till Tuesday to do my billing because it's a holiday.
Oh.
That's going to mess everything up.
Shoot.
All right. Well, no. To answer your question, maybe I'll go up to the Gettysburg Memorial Day Parade. I haven't decided. They have a really
that-
cool parade in Gettysburg.
That looks great.
Cool.
Craig, if your ancestors were conquistadors, would you be ashamed or proud? Oh, I'd be ashamed. I mean, I'd be proud. What am I saying? I'd be proud. Conquering is good. I had a wrench once on Craig's channel, says Clive. Triforce
Bree,
says,
would you
Bree,
get
would
on a
you get on a
plane?
plane to meet an older man for a private date in a hotel room for 1 Bitcoin? All expenses
I
paid.
don't know what he's gonna do
I don't think you'd meet him in the hotel room.
for the first time.
No, I don't think so. Even for 1 Bitcoin. But you're pretty strong, though.
Pretty strong.
I think you could take him if he tried to cause any problems. So that might be worth it to take the chance for 1 Bitcoin.
I just gotta take some like martial arts class.
You're pretty
know?
strong already, though. I think you could deal with him.
Hit him in the nuts.
Yeah.
I think
If
that
he
you
tries to
should
do
trade.
anything.
You should trade knife classes with the hook classes with Craig. Craig can teach you how to use a knife as a lethal weapon.
That's right. That's right. That's
Yeah, he
right.
could teach me.
Absolutely. We'll have to teach. We'll have to teach.
We can live stream it.
Yeah, live stream that. Yeah. Aren't you live streaming right now, Clive? Okay, so that's probably a fake Clive. Carlos, are you in San Diego? No, you're in Panama, right?
Yeah,
He's in
I
Panama.
He's
arrived.
back
Yeah,
home.
yeah, I arrived 2 days ago. 2 days ago,
Okay.
after a
And what
long
are
flight.
the advantages of joining Bree's OnlyFans? Is the content there different from the stuff on Twitter and Flickr?
It is different,
A
actually.
little bit.
A little bit.
But you're not going to get what you want.
Yeah, I'm
You're
sorry.
not going to get what you want,
Yeah.
unfortunately. Cullen needs a wrench too. Okay. Cheetown, Carlos, do you wear a watch when you're walking, when you go walking?
In fact, I wear two. I am going to show you. I
Two
wear the
watches.
Doxa
Uh-huh.
and I wear the Fitbit.
Fitbit.
And I am
Okay.
trying a new sneakers because the previous one that I purchased was extremely comfortable, but I needed like one per month. And I hope these are more durable.
Get yourself
Yeah,
a pair of Russell moccasins. Come on, stop beating around the bush. Get yourself a pair of
no,
Russells.
not sure. I think that the issue is because I walk in the pavement and I assume it must be very abrasive, the pavement and the
Yeah.
neighborhood. Um, I hope
But the
these
Russells
new
you can
ones.
have resold as needed. Okay, Carlos,
Yeah.
how's the humidity there?
Now very humid. We are now on the rainy season. We
Okay.
had some rain today. Not some rain, not a lot of rain today for half an hour. And now, yeah, quite humid, quite humid. Not as sometimes it's more humid than now, but kind of not extremely hot.
You can read that one, Bree.
Brie, did you watch Mandalorian? It's super cool elbow pump. I did not watch that, but I'll check
You'll
it out.
have to figure it out. Good
Good
vibes.
vibes.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Carlos.
Doc.
You're
Bye.
such a gentleman.
Virtual hug.
Virtual hug. Megan's
Yeah,
giving
Says
you a
Megan.
hug.
virtual hug, mega.
I think she should get on a plane and go down there so she can give you an in-person hug. Bree,
Yeah.
if your potential
Very
very
BTC
BTC
rich.
rich fiance didn't like Craig and told you to stay away from him, would you? Craig is very intimidating to most men. Can you understand? As you can understand, what do you think? Would you throw me under the bus if the guy had enough Bitcoin?
Maybe.
I've already authorized her to do that.
Maybe.
I've said no problem whatsoever. If she can get enough Bitcoin, that's the key. Take the Bitcoin and run. Absolutely. Whatever you have to do.
But let me ask
So,
something about the sole of these sneakers, just in case you know about this. It seems I am going to reverse the camera.
Okay.
I don't know where should I
there should
do
be
this.
like a flippy
I cannot
icon.
see. Well,
Little
uh,
flippy icon.
I
It's not
cannot see
flipping.
it. Uh,
Okay.
Flip
these ones
icon.
are. It's supposed to be the trail version of the other New Balance
New
that I
New
Balance.
Balance. Yeah.
really like it. And it seems that that's what should
You got to
be quite
reframe the shot,
durable.
Carlos. We can't see them. You got to
Oh,
get the camera lower. There we go.
that
There we
what
go.
should make this more durable. It seems that this brand of sole used to
Fibrin.
be
Yeah.
good. Yeah, and let's see what happens because the thing is currently, uh, I am hiking about between 100 miles per week about around the neighborhood. And yeah, and the other ones that were extremely comfortable, but it was like $130 per pair.
Yeah. Well, get yourself a pair of Russells and just get them custom made for you. And then they'll last quite a while. And then when they wear out, just have them resold and just keep doing repeat. Just keep having them resold. The soles will last quite a while because they will put a vibrant sole on there. They'll last quite a while, but the uppers will be a lot more comfortable and a lot better than what you've got. So,
But I
and
think
your
that
feet
this
won't.
kind of upper with more transpiration, I assume should be
Yeah,
better
those will
for
probably
here.
start
I assume.
smelling, and your feet will smell, and it's a mess. Get yourself a pair of Russells, and you'll be all fixed up. All right, let's see.
Yeah,
Tom, call
what
in,
happens? Yeah.
and after Carlos, and let's see. Ask Carlos to describe Chip Wong. He claims to have seen Chip Wong in the flesh. Did you
Well,
see Chip?
Yes, I think so. I am
You
not.
saw him in person?
Wow.
I will say yes. Not. I will say that I am 96% certain about that.
Okay.
But
I like New Balance shoes. Just bought a pair of All Birds. They are really cool. Says Leslie in the house. All right.
but he looks a bit like a famous actor, a bit like Borat, to say you something.
Okay. And does Nancy Pelosi's dentures know Joe Biden's hair plugs? Oh, geez, that's terrible. I want Russells. Yes, if you got yourself a pair of Russells, you would retire anything else that you have. And does Chip Wong have an 8-pack and is 6'7"? Probably
He
not.
was impressive, of course, and the most impressive is his car. And I was able to check the hangars where he stored his luxury car collection, and it's amazing. It's amazing. Yeah, I think that probably those are the biggest structures around California or something like that, the storage
Oh, so
structure.
he's in California, Chip Wong?
I have, I assume that he must have houses all around the world because he looks very cosmopolitan and
Okay.
well traveled, and yeah, but yeah,
There you go. Full
but I,
report here
yeah,
live on the show.
yeah,
Cool.
maybe T Town has seen the structures are two former Zeppelin structures that are close to San Diego, by the way. You can see them from the train, and yeah, very big.
All right. Well, Carlos, we're going to let you go because we're going to wrap up here pretty soon. I'm
Okay,
getting hungry,
okay,
and so we got to fix something to eat. So I'm glad you're feeling better. You should have a wrench now. So that should be
Yes.
squared away, and we'll have to work on
okay.
whether or not Corey should get a.
I will disconnect this now and write a comment.
Alrighty, thank you, my friend.
Have a nice day.
And I met Chip Wong once, and he showed me his champagne doll Day-Date
Okay,
Rolex with custom Bitcoin engraving on the case
bye
back.
bye,
Whoa! Thank you, Carlos.
goodbye.
Bye.
And Derek says we can't wrap.
As always.
All right. Wow. Okay, so we got that splitter working, so that's good. So we'll be able to split when we need to, if we have a
Good.
guest, for example. What else? I think that's it. I don't even have any sweet potatoes, says Derek. Email. Yeah, he emailed something in to us.
like twice.
Let's pull that up. Remember,
Let's
you
see.
can't go to the mail right there.
That's one of them.
That's one of them. We didn't show it. That's the Omega. That's a good looking Omega. Now, I don't like lugs that are kind of stuck on like that look like they're kind of stuck on, but some people do. And it does have a deployant. So, yeah, that would be a possibility. What's the price on that one, Bree?
Price 7,000.
Not bad. That's the buy it now price. What's this? Oh, 39 mil. That, I mean, my goodness, folks. Why would you spend a whole bunch of money on a steel Rolex when you can get a
Omega.
gold Omega with a deployant clasp? I mean, what are these people thinking? What are they thinking? Let's see here.
We gotta go to the next email.
Okay, yeah, go to the next email. And Corey James. Okay, we got to get all these. Wrench test. Okay, he did a wrench test. Hopefully somebody can confirm that he has a wrench. I'm just going through these real quick because we don't have time to read all of them. So I'm just putting them up here. People can pause the screen if they wish to. And there's a
There's a
pretty cool Grand Seiko.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm liking it. And does it come with
Basically, like
two
my
clasps?
watch,
Why is
but
it showing the clasp separate? Oh, it has a deployant clasp and a standard
I would
clasp.
like one.
So it has both. Okay.
Wow.
And so What size is it?
Let's see here.
Buy it now, $1,500. I'm sure it's stainless steel, of course. But what's the size? Go to the description. Maybe they got it in there. No.
Huh.
I'm thinking it's probably a 35 mil.
They don't have
It's probably,
anything.
yeah, it's probably about the same size as yours. I'm thinking.
Yeah, it looks small.
Yeah. But it's a good looking piece. Good find and a nice dial. Yeah, somebody says interesting dial. I have to agree. Let's see. Craig, you keep neglecting Colin Scott's wrench. He or she has got nominated by 6 people. Colin Scott's. Do you want to give them a wrench?
Sure.
Go ahead and give them a wrench. Derek, not today, but maybe next time. Corey Wilson James. Well, there's Corey.
Corey was timed out.
So,
By
but they
Megan.
said Corey Scott's. Is that a different one? Is that his son or something?
Oh, Corey Scott.
I think they're both the same person. I think they're scam accounts. Interesting dial. I don't think we should give them a wrench right now. I think we should have the security people check this out. Come on, Megan. Okay. All right. Let's switch back to our banner. Let's see here. Let's switch back to this one. Whoops. What was that?
Something fell.
Banners. And let's take this on here. Oh, Adam Meister. Okay. And let's take that off. And then let's put this on. Bree-Fit Dance Live. You find her at breefitdance.com. breefitdance.com. And we're going to let this puppy go. Corey is definitely not Colin and his father. So Corey is a different person. Find Corey. Corey, well, it says mission deleted.
Yeah.
So Corey was smacked with a wrench member, and you guys
He
are.
said something about women.
I have 50 years experience making love to women. Okay. All right. So yeah, it's not looking real good here. Come on, guys. It's not looking real good here.
Yeah, we got to get the security.
Colin
department
Scotts
to
has
look
been
over.
watching this channel for years. But some of his comments are not being taken well by.
They're rated R.
I only
They
have
gotta
one
be
account,
PG.
Colin Scott's. Well, what do you think?
They should be PG.
Okay, so let's do this, Colin. If we're going to give you a wrench, you're going to have to rein it in just a little bit, okay? You have to rein it in a little bit on some of these comments. Be cool. Be cool. Be cool. Okay? Go ahead and give them a wrench. They're insisting. We'll give them a wrench.
I'm wrenching Corey Wilson James Jr.
Yeah, I guess so. I hope I'm not going to regret this. All right, he's got a wrench. She's abusing her powers, making everyone look bad. Triforce Rich, remove Megan's wrench. No, we like Megan. She is abusing.
She's good.
But I'm telling you, he's got to rein it in just a little bit, okay? Just a little bit. If you want to do the vial stuff, do it on Archie's channel. Archie loves the vial stuff. All right, we're going to wrap it up.
Wrap it
Thanks,
up.
everybody, for watching.
Thank you.